So I have booked the cheapest cruise out of the UK. I'm not sure what size this is. Plenty of room. It is just me. It was so freezing out there earlier. There's a bottle of Prosecco here. Price for this cruise was... Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Cruising with Mr Carrington. I am kicking the year off as I mean to go on, and that is by going on lots of adventures. And of course we're interrupted by an announcement. It wouldn't be one of my vlogs if that didn't happen. As you may have just heard, I'm on the MSC Euribia. It's my first time on board this cruise ship. I've been on 2 cruises before. I'll link both of those in the description box for you in case you want to have a look at those. So this is my first time on an MSC cruise. I'm just going on a short one. I thought it'd be fun to kick off the new year with a short cruise, and also by booking the cheapest cruise deal possible. So I have booked the cheapest cruise out of the UK here in Southampton. Thought I would see what I can get for that deal, and I will share at the end of the video all of the prices with you. So it's a 2-night cruise from Southampton here in England across to Hamburg in Germany, and I've come down from London today. So I actually took the train, which was really straightforward. I'm going to keep you updated on prices throughout the video as well. So the train, you can actually book a single ticket from Clapham Junction down to Southampton for £6, which I thought was really good. You can get here in between 1 and 2 hours depending on what train you book on, and then it's just a short walk from the train station here in Southampton to the ferry terminal. It took about 15 minutes and it's a pretty straightforward walk, not too complicated, so you can easily do it with the help of Google Maps. I have got on here nice and early. It is now 1:39, so we're doing pretty well. So we've got plenty of time to explore. I'll take you on a full tour of the cabin. I'll be showing you all around the ship and all the entertainment. I'll be sharing the food and I'll be reviewing my experience. So do make sure you're subscribed if you haven't done so already. I also post brand new videos every single week, and I have a travel playlist which I will link in the description box if you want some travel inspiration. Loads of my travels are done on a budget, but they do include some luxury travel as well, also on a budget. So yeah, happy embarkation day. I'm getting familiar with all the technical terms on cruises, and I hope you enjoy this trip on MSC Euribia with me.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know, about to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Are ready, so now you can make your new home away from home very comfortable, get exploring, ready for a wonderful cruise. Once again, your cabins are now ready, and from all of us here, welcome on board MSC Euribia.
Okay, let's go and find the cabin. Here we are, cabin 11278. In we go. Let me just mute the TV. The safety briefing is on there at the moment, which I will watch shortly. We are in the cabin. It is 20 past 2. This is what I love about cruising. The train from Clapham Junction was at 12 minutes past 11, so literally just over 3 hours later I am ready to unpack and settle in for my holiday. So I'm so excited. I am in the cabin now, and I thought I'd start off with a cabin tour for you. As I say, I booked the cheapest deal available, which included a deluxe interior cabin. However, I have been upgraded. Nearer to the time of your cruise, you get an email through with your ticket, and on there I checked the cabin number. You can go on a website, I think it's called Cruise Mapper, and I noticed that mine was right at the back of the ship, right in the corner, the very far corner. I thought, oh, that looks interesting. I wonder how that can be an interior one. So I checked out the colour code, and it's actually a deluxe balcony cabin, so I'm so excited about that. I didn't ask for an upgrade or anything. I'm also traveling solo for this. I booked this trip on a solo package, so for any of you that are interested in traveling solo on a cruise, then all the details and prices are based on a single occupancy in a cabin. But I have got some friends on board, so I'll be able to hang out with them during the trip. But yeah, let me take you around this deluxe balcony cabin. So as you come in, you are greeted with 3 coat hooks. Now I'm a big fan of a coat hook, very important to me, and I've already hung my coat up. As you can see, I've got a big winter coat with me, and that is because, well, it's going to be chilly. It's chilly here in the UK. Also, snow is forecast in Hamburg. So I've just dumped my suitcase down. I have packed very lightly, and I will be unpacking with you to show you everything that I've bought on this trip in case you're interested to see what I think you need for a 2-night cruise. And then through here, the door on the right as you come in, we have the bathroom, so I'll take you in there. We have the temperature controls here. We have a little switch there that says do not disturb, and also one to make the room up. Slot where you pop your key to use the electricity, and a light switch. You have a nice big mirror, as you can see. Good for the old selfies, for all of those cruise outfits. I will show you the 2 outfits that I've got for the evening shortly. But into the bathroom, which looks absolutely spotless. Now this is a very new ship, so everything is pretty brand spanking new in here. As you can see, everything is beautifully clean. We have a nice decent sized sink actually, and it's got quite a nice amount of ledges if you want to, you know, pop your products out, toothbrush holders or razor holders. So, you know, if there's 2 of you sharing, you've got one each. And then you have some nice little shelves here with bars on them to stop any products coming off, I guess, in case we encounter rough seas. You also have a rail up here that you can hang a towel on, and then the toilet down here with toilet brush, and there's a little towel. I guess that's actually the bath mat there. A couple of hand towels here, and we have a couple of, I'm guessing these are bath towels. I'm saying bath, it is of course a shower, but a decent sized shower. It actually goes quite deep, and it looks like a decent shower head on there, so I think, yeah, really nice and tall as well. So I'm just over 6 foot, and if I raise this up, let me just show you. Just need to push the button in. It's a Sugar Babe song there somewhere, isn't there? So as you can see, plenty of room, and I am 6'1". So yeah, and it's really nice and spacious in here as well. We have a little shelf here for shampoos and products that you might have brought with you on your cruise, but they also have a shampoo and a shower gel, and it says Med by MSC Fragrance. So there we go. And I've just spied the good old shaving mirror that nobody ever likes to look in. I mean, who enjoys looking in these? It's always way too much information, isn't it? But there is one should you wish to use it. Okay, so let's go through into the cabin. So as you come in, you have this desk area here. Just spin around so you can see. We have a kettle with some coffees. You've got some teas in there too, a couple of glasses and a couple of mugs. There's quite a few different options of tea available on board. So if you are a tea drinker, we have Tetley, we have PG Tip, we have classic English tea by Pompadour, and we also have Yorkshire tea. So hopefully one of those will float your boat. We also have Nescafe Original and also the decaf there. I'm already charging my battery for my camera, but as you can see, we have the European sockets here, so do bring your European adapter plugs. And then we have a ice bucket with some ice tongs there, and you've got a nice pair of shelves here with little ledges on them for storing bits and pieces. Really handy. It's good to see that. And then down here we have the mini bar. I'm not sure what we will find in here. I'll talk to you about drinks packages shortly, but as you can see, this is very well stocked. We have some spirits here, we have some Bushmills, we have some Beefeater gin, we have some Absolute vodka there. We've got a couple of Heineken beers, we've got some juices, Coke, Sprite, Fantas at the back there. We have the Royal Club Classic Tonic. Haven't heard of that brand before. Then we have some waters, some Pringles, chocolate peanuts, some mixed nuts, and some peanuts in there. Under the desk here we have this slide out drawer, which is always really handy to keep things in, and there's a sewing kit in there. And then we have a little pull out stool and also coffee table. So I guess that's perfect if you are using your laptop, or if you want to just sit there and relax and have some drinks whilst watching the TV. It's actually a really big sofa. You could definitely lie out on that. We have some kind of ocean style artwork above, and then a little light above that. And then over here we have what I'm guessing is the wardrobe. So we have a safe in here, quite a small one. I have mentioned this in many a travel vlog that I like a safe that fits my laptop. This one won't, but it will fit passport and camera, and I guess those kind of valuables, so you can lock those away. We do have quite a lot of nice shelving space here, and also shelving at the top. And then in here we have some pull-out drawers. Everything is really lovely and clean. It all does feel very new. And then this side we have the hanging space as well. So you've got a little ledge to the side there, and you've got space down here that you could probably pop a suitcase into, put shoes underneath this ledge, and then you have got a decent amount of hangers for your cruise outfits. We've got 6 there. I like the fact that these come off without leaving this bit behind. Ones that leave that bit behind are not my friends. They drive me bonkers. And then we also have, oh yes, some more here as well. Plenty of hangers. You've got your laundry bag there as well if you want to have any laundry done whilst you're on board. And then yeah, quite a lot of space above. Yeah, a decent amount of space in there considering how compact it is. And then as we carry on through, I'll try not to trip over the table that I've pulled out, but that's a great design, isn't it? The fact that that just slides under there, I think that is very clever. And it's nice that you can just pop it out the way. And then we have quite a few more drawers down here. You've got 4 in total, and a couple of shelves there, which is quite handy too if you want to have some things out. I'm imagining if you were on a longer cruise, it might be just really handy to display bits and pieces that you want to be able to grab and go. And then here you have the remote control for the television and also the phone, which I shall be getting to grips with. And then up here we have the safety briefing currently on the television, which I will be watching shortly. Then we have this, which is quite handy, this little acrylic, I don't know what you call that, but it slots in paperwork. So if you were buying postcards or, you know, keeping your leaflets, planning your excursions, you could pop those into there, and then the remote sits in there quite nicely. Then you have a huge mirror at the end of the bed. What are we saying? That's interesting, isn't it? Really, really big. It does make it feel more spacious in here. What's lovely about this with a balcony room is that from the sofa over here, you can sit and it will reflect the balcony and the sea view through there. So rather than like looking right the way around to the side, you can kind of just see it out of your peripheral if you're watching the TV, which is really nice. And then we have a huge bed. I'm not sure what size this is, but it has bedside tables. As you can see, I'm already charging my phone. And I did see a tip that the charging points by the bed are USB. So if you have a USB charger, I know a lot of the modern Apple chargers aren't USB anymore, it might be worth bringing one of those along so you can charge your device next to the bed. We have a couple of pool towels on the bed here. So it said this is provided for personal use at the on-board swimming pool or the beach if you wish to take it ashore, and please return it to your cabin or you will be charged a €30 charge if you would like to keep a towel. We have a couple of cushions on here, and with the pillows they provide one soft and one slightly firmer. They do also have a pillow menu. That's such a nice touch, isn't it? Because I know a lot of people are very particular about their pillows. In fact, some people bring their own pillows on board with them. Let me know in the comments, are you hard or soft when it comes to your pillows? Personally, I like a hard pillow, even like a memory foam one, but then a soft one on top of it. So I'm a bit random like that. But yes, we have bedside lights either side of the bed here. You've got your little reading light as well as a lamp. There's also a strip light across the top of the headboard there. And then you've got a double curtain. So it's in this kind of, I'm getting chocolate brown vibes here. Maybe it's because the Wonka film is out at the moment. But yes, we have a double curtain. I thought one of them might let the light through, but I feel like this is probably the blackout actually. And maybe this one would allow some daylight through it. Yes, it would. So if you wanted to kind of wake up with the sunrise but still have some privacy there, you could just use that layer. And then you do have another little bedside table down here with little shelves on it. Quite a nice amount of space to tuck things into there should you wish. When you come in, you have this bed protector on the bed. I believe that this is so that you can put your suitcase on the bed to unpack. And then let's head out to our balcony. So we'll just unlock it here and out we go. Oh, I have to go all the way up to open it. And here we are on the balcony. So you have 2 chairs out here and a nice little footstool there. And we have a fantastic view. So yeah, this cabin is situated on deck 11. So we're kind of, say, about halfway up. And we're right at the back here. So Yeah, and also right on the corner. So this is the last cabin on this side of the ship, as you can see. So yeah, nice couple of comfy chairs. I think it'll be really nice to sit out here and see the sea beyond as we set sail, but we're not setting sail until 8 p.m. this evening, so I've got on as early as I can. When it's a short cruise like this one, I think it's well worth trying to get on board as early as you can. There's also a strip light above the door out here, so if you want to come out here in the evening, you can light your balcony. So that is the cabin. I thought I would unpack with you and show you what I've managed to squeeze into my suitcase and also my little backpack. Now I'm going to be flying home from Hamburg, so I've booked a flight back that just includes cabin baggage. So I've gone for the minimum that you can take with BA, but also that's quite generous. So I have got my cabin sized suitcase and also a small personal backpack. This is actually one of the ones that you can use for Ryanair flights. I bought this one in Lidl, but I think they sell them on Amazon too. If I can find the same one, I'll link it for you because it is so handy. I love the fact it has this bit at the back which slides onto your suitcase, so that when you put your, you know, the handle up like this, you can actually slide this onto it. So you basically then have all your luggage kind of upright and ready to go, which makes it so much easier when you're going around the airport, when you're embarking the ship. I have to say, getting on board was such a joy. It was so straightforward. Yeah, I just thought I would show you everything I've packed for a 2-night cruise. It might be helpful to you if you're going on a cruise soon. If you are, do let me know in the comments where you're heading, when you're going, and for how many nights. I would love to hear about that. But let's start off in my backpack. Now I've packed this quite randomly. This is basically just kind of like the overflow from my suitcase. So it's a little bit random. I've got a bottle of Coke from the train journey and also some hula hoops. I just get myself a cheeky meal deal, and then I've got my water bottle. I would recommend bringing one of these with you on your cruise. They're great for travels. I've got my hat and my scarf. It's going to be very cold, so I thought it'd be worth bringing that with me. I've also got just a small bottle of water that I had. I just thought that might be handy because I've also got a smaller bag with me. Now this is kind of like the bag that I keep my passport in. I also keep my vlogging camera in here, and then if I'm traveling around, I'll keep my essentials like my second phone that I use for content and that sort of thing. And I've got some random things in here like tissues, chewing gum, vitamins, and my glasses. I've also got some antibacterial hand gel in there. The thing that I also forget about cruises is that when you're getting on, you don't have to do the kind of decanting of your liquids. So I also packed some slippers. These are just some of those free hotel slippers that I had from a previous trip. I thought they'd be quite nice, and I wasn't expecting slippers to be provided. As we can see, they're not. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring some of those because it's quite nice to wear slippers when you're just around the cabin when you've got out of the shower. In this front pocket of this bag, I keep all of my chargers, but they're already in use. They're charging up various devices, and I put the rest of them in this little drawer that is below you, so I won't bore you with all of my chargers. And by the way, if this bit is boring, do skip on to the next chapter. Not everybody wants to see what I've packed. So in my suitcase, in the front section, first of all, they had some free magazines as I was getting on, so I thought I would make the most of those. So we have OK magazine here. We also have Living, etc. I also picked up this World of Cruising magazine, Cruise Planner 2024. It might give me some inspiration for the year ahead. I just enjoy reading a magazine in a cabin. I just think it is such a luxury just to be able to sit back, relax, read a magazine. And I've also got my welcome aboard letter here. I was given this as I got on. It just tells you a little bit about the app. It tells you when your cabin's going to be ready, and it tells you a little bit about the compulsory safety demonstration, which I will be doing shortly. A little bit of dining information, that sort of thing, so I'll have a little read through that. And then in here I've also got my documentation. So you do need to print off it's like a health declaration, and your ticket, you need to kind of sign a piece of paper as well. You also have your ticket within the MSC app as well, so it's worth downloading that, because I have discovered that in the MSC app you can message friends that are on board, so I'll be making the most of that. I haven't gone for a Wi-Fi package with it being such a short trip. In this front section as well, I have my laptop. I'm hoping to make a start on editing this vlog at the airport and on the flight home, because it's busy already this year. So I need to make a start with that. And then I've also got my paper diary, because I am quite old school like that. And then in the main section of the suitcase, I might just actually put this out on the little coffee table here and start to take these items out so I can get them hung up. Are you somebody that likes to unpack immediately, or are you somebody that likes to get to the bar immediately? I am somebody that likes to get everything hung up and organised, and then I can relax. I also linked this suitcase. In here we have a little pop-out charger, which is so handy. So you can, yeah, charge that up, and then you have a battery pack to charge any devices with, which has saved me on numerous occasions. This is quite a pricey suitcase, but it has lasted so well, and the wheels are fantastic on it. So I will link it for you. So we have two sections in here, and I'm gonna whiz through this. I have my swimming trunks, because we have a pool on board. Also my trainers, because there is a gym on board, and there's also the deck that you can walk around or run around. So hopefully I'll be doing a few laps, try and get some steps in. I also have my wash bag, so I have this pouch. I also have a slightly bigger one. And what I realized as well is, of course, we're not worried about 100ml situation. So I'm just using up some contact solution, then I will bin this. It won't come home with me on the flight. And then I've also got a smaller pouch here, and this one is a reusable one that I can use to take on board the flight with me. So I put any miniatures in here that are under 100ml, and those will be coming home with me. In terms of my clothes, I have packed a shirt that I can wear during the day, but it would also double up for evening. I've got two evening options, so we've got one for tonight and one for tomorrow night, should I wish to wear those. A pair of trousers that will work with all of those outfits. These are just plain chinos, and I'm also wearing black jeans today, which go with everything. I have a couple of plain black t-shirts tucked into my loafers. I've bought my classic black ones with me that go with everything. I thought they'd be good to wear in the evenings. I've got my underwear, so I've got some boxer shorts, some socks, some more socks. I have a thermal layer in case it really is freezing in Hamburg. And then I've also got my gym shorts as well. I'll just wear one of those t-shirts to the gym when I go to the gym. And that is it. That is everything that I've got. As you can see, I'm wearing quite a lot of layers. So I've got a gilet on, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. I have my big thick long wool coat because it's going to be cold, and then just some plain black jeans on. And I'm wearing my classic DMs as well, so that if we are getting snow in Hamburg, I am sorted. Right then, I'm gonna get this lot popped away. I am all unpacked, and now I'm gonna go and get a bite to eat at the buffet restaurant, which is called the Marketplace. So the lifts on board are very clever. You just press where you want to head to, and it tells you which elevator to go to. So it says A for deck 15. And yeah, you don't have to press any buttons then when you come inside the lift. So this, I think, is designed to speed up the lift, so you're not getting in one that stops, you know, at every single floor. So this should hopefully get me there in the quickest time, straight up to deck 15. We have the date on here and a bit of information. Okay, let's head to the Marketplace. The Marketplace buffet. I'm loving these Italian kind of street signs that they've got on the walls here. My camera seems to be strobing slightly with some of the lighting on board, so I do apologise about that. Well, first impressions on the Marketplace buffet are very good. I thought that was brilliant. It was quite busy, but there was a really nice wide range of food, as you will have seen from the clips, and I enjoyed a nice Scotch egg, a nice prawn sandwich with some Mary Rose sauce, and also I made myself a nice chicken salad, and the chicken was delicious. So yeah, I was very impressed with that. And I've come up to the top deck to catch the sunset, and I've made myself a hot water with some fresh lemon in it. I'm not on a drinks package, so basically I figured out that it would probably work out more cost effective for me to buy any drinks as I go. There's free tea or coffee or water throughout the day in the evenings, and in the mornings there's also a selection of fruit juices. So yeah, for now it is hot water and lemon for me up here on the deck. Okay, I'm back in my cabin. I've just watched the emergency safety briefing on the TV here, and now you just have to dial a number to confirm that you've participated and then go to your assembly point to familiarise yourself with that. So I'm going to head there now. Okay, it is a little bit later on. The time is 2 seconds. As soon as I come into the room, I am charging my phone up because, yeah, getting that charge while I can. It is 7:39, so I've just been enjoying a really nice relax up in the indoor pool area. It's a nice indoor pool that has several kind of hot tubs surrounding it. It's indoors, but there's kind of like a glass atrium, so you can kind of see out, and it's really atmospheric. The hot tubs were ferocious in terms of the bubbles, so if you like a good pummeling from a hot tub, you will not be disappointed. And the only thing is, I couldn't see any changing rooms there. In fact, I don't think there are any. As far as I know, you just go there in your swimwear from your cabin. So I took my towel with me, and then I just wore my swimming trunks and also the t-shirt that I had on and the sweatshirt. And I'm so glad that I packed these slippers. I guess some flip-flops as well, or some sandals would be a good option, or some sliders, or whatever it is, some slip-on mules, whatever you have that is suitable for that kind of thing, because it just means that you can head down to the pool and slip something on, and then you get out with wet feet. And you're not faffing around drying your feet, putting, you know, trainers back on or socks or anything like that. Yeah, I'd be kind of tempted to pack a really lightweight bathrobe, potentially, if I did this again, with that in mind. But anyway, it was fine just to go down there in this, and I'm gonna get changed and head off to dinner for this evening. So I have a dinner reservation. It tells you where dinner is booked on your TV screen in your cabin. So I can just flick across, and it should say on the MSC for me where my dinner is and also what time it's booked for. I went for the late dinner option. You can go for an early dinner and a late dinner, and this is for the kind of, I'm guessing it's like the more formal dining. So you have the Marketplace, which is like the buffet where you can go to at any time. So it says my dinner will be at Aurora Borealis, apologies about any pronunciations, and I have a table number assigned already, and dinner for 8:15. So I'm hoping to be able to dine with my friends this evening, but they have a reservation and they obviously have a separate table booked. We checked numbers already. So I think what we're gonna do is go to the restaurant, see what the deal is, and see if we can be put on a table together. And if not, I'm more than happy just to sit by myself and dine solo this evening. And I will get some shots of my food, of course, and share my thoughts on that with you. I'm gonna get changed now. I have noticed as well that it is a white party tonight. I wish that MSC would have mentioned that in an email, or maybe they did and I've missed it, but I would have liked to have prepped for that, because I don't have a white outfit, but I love wearing white. I've got so many pairs of white jeans, white shirts. A white outfit is right up my street. In fact, I think white parties are really common on cruises, and I have heard this tip, I've said this before, I think it's from Queen Jane MacDonald, that says basically if you're going on a cruise, just go for black, white, and then a bit of gold or silver, and you're good to go with all your outfits, because you can mix and match, or something along those lines. I mean, for this one, with the weather being so cold, I feel like I've gone for my navy blues with pretty much everything, and black, which is incredibly boring, maybe with a pop of colour. But I shall show you what I'm wearing this evening. I'm going to get changed now and I'll be right back in my evening attire. It is almost time to set sail, and I've just seen the guys down there taking one of the ropes off the bollard over there, and I just felt something moving and we have set sail. It's tricky to show you as it is dark now, but yeah, we are moving away from Southampton. Oh, look how pretty it looks. Last time I set sail from here was in the daylight, and that was on the Queen Mary with Cunard, so I will link that vlog for you in the description box if you'd like to have a watch of that one. So a very different feeling this evening. I am out on the balcony in my boxer shorts. It's a bit fresh. Yeah, I should probably head in now and get dressed and head for dinner. Oh my goodness, I don't know where the time has gone. It is time to go for dinner, but I just thought I'd quickly show you what I'm wearing. No time to iron it, so I've got this Primark shirt on. I think this was a charity shop find. I'll just show you quickly in the mirror. I am loving the fact that you have the mirror here at the end of the bed. Good for the old outfit of the day, although it's very bright now. But yeah, so there we go. My Gucci loafers that I wear with everything, my chinos from Next, and my Primark shirt. And yeah, I've just smartened myself up a little bit. Right, oh, quickly, let me show you something interesting in the shower. I mean, I say interesting. Handy is probably a better word. We have the washing line up here. So yeah, I've hung my swimming trunks up to dry, and I've bought a couple of sample fragrances with me. And this evening I am wearing Diptyque Eau de Sens, or Eau de Son. And this is stunning. It smells so, so nice. I've also got Low as well. Both really, really nice. I do love my Diptyque fragrances. And as you can see, I've put all my bits and pieces out, and I like the way you can slot wash bags into these. That makes me very happy because there's nothing worse than wash bags tumbling around. Right, I really must dash for dinner now. So we went for dinner and they couldn't seat me and my friend all together right away, which is fair enough. So they said it would be an hour and 15 minutes. So meanwhile, we're all a little bit ravenous, so we popped up to the Marketplace buffet and grabbed a slice of pizza each, just to tide us over until dinner. But I will vlog the dinner once I'm in there. And the pizza slices here look incredible. We have the margarita here, and I've gone for a slice of the 4-cheese pizza, which looks delicious. So we've wound up back at the indoor pool area because this is open until 11 PM, which I think is really nice. If you've been out for a day of sightseeing and you wanted to come and relax and enjoy the warmth of the hot tubs or the indoor pool, that's great that it's open so late. And also they have table tennis. I think we're going to play a bit of table tennis before dinner. Good morning. It is the sea day and it is bright and early. I think it's just coming up to 7 AM. I thought I would come up straight to the marketplace just to vlog all of the breakfast before it got too busy. As you can see in this section of the marketplace, it is just me, so it is pretty quiet up here still. It is still pitch black outside. I just thought I would take my camera around before it gets too busy up here to show you some of the breakfast options that are available. There looks like there's loads and loads of things I really enjoy eating. I noticed that there's smoked salmon, which I've already spied, and that looks really, really good. And yeah, I've just made myself a coffee and grabbed a little muesli. I'm just gonna have something small for now, because I actually want to head down to the gym shortly. And then I thought we might go for a little walk around the boat as it starts to get light. And it'd be nice to catch the sunrise, because look at this. It's completely, you can't even see, that is the sea out there. I woke up this morning to the noise of the coat hangers knocking together. So it is quite choppy today, and yeah, I had a look out the balcony at the back and it did look quite choppy out there. I couldn't really see much because it was pitch black, but yes, you could hear the coat hangers banging together this morning, so I had to kind of separate them because they were making quite a racket. On previous videos I have been asked if you can feel the ship moving, and the answer to that on this one is you definitely can. I have really noticed it on this one. I can actually feel it moving a little bit now. I do realise this lighting is not doing me any favours this morning. Last night was really fun. We really enjoyed the dinner. It was a 3-course meal with waiter service. I had a starter of it. It was like asparagus wrapped in beef, which was really nice. And also went for the roast, which was roast beef, so I had quite a beefy dinner in that respect. But yeah, it was really nice. The beef came with like mashed potato and carrots, and I just went for some coconut ice cream for my dessert. And yeah, it was all really nice, really attentive waiters and really quick service, so I thoroughly enjoyed dinner. And then it was the white party, which was a lot of fun. Had a lot of the staff up dancing, and I also popped into the TV studio bar. They had karaoke in there, and that was a lot of fun too. So yeah, had a good night last night. Looking forward to my first sea day. In terms of sitting with my friends for dinner last night, that wasn't a problem. We basically just went to the front desk at the time of our dinner booking, which was 8:15, and they said that they could seat us in, well, they actually said in 15 to 20 minutes, but we misheard and we thought they said an hour and 15-20 minutes, so that was fine. We came back later and they were like, "You're so late," and then they seated us in a restaurant further back. Yeah, that wasn't a problem. And we've also spoken to them to book dinner together this evening. I think we had to book it for 9:30 p.m. and it's in a different restaurant, so I'll experience a different restaurant this evening, which is nice. But yeah, if you do want to be seated with some other people, it's worth speaking to the staff here. The ship's capacity, I think, is around 6,000. I must find out today actually how many people are on board. It would be good to get a steer of that to let you know kind of how busy it is compared to kind of what I'm experiencing. While I'm sat here, I'm just having a little look at the daily programme. So it tells you on here the kind of main headlines, I guess. So we have had a time change, and that is with the clocks going forward 1 hour last night. I haven't actually changed mine yet, so I need to double check that that is correct on my phone. Then we have a sunrise of 8:56, so it's going to be a little while until we can see anything out of there apart from my reflection. And then we have the sun setting today at 4:35, and then it goes on to tell you all the different activities that are happening today. And I've noticed that this is absolutely jam-packed. The first thing this morning is sunrise stretching at 7:30 in the gym. Maybe I'll get involved with that. And then, as you can see, there is lots and lots going on throughout the day. So I'm going to have a little study of this and see what's what and see if there's anything that I fancy doing. And as you can see, it goes on all the way through until midnight. One thing I didn't manage to do last night was catch a show, so I think I'm definitely going to book in for one of the theatre shows this evening. You do have to pre-book those. So I'm going to have a quick sip of my coffee and then we'll get into the day. So earlier I phoned reception to say that my room was really chilly and just asking them how I can warm it up a bit, and they sent someone to fix it, and then I came back to my room and there's a bottle of Prosecco here and also some lovely sweet treats. So I'm guessing this is to do with that. I asked the cabin attendant and he said it was just from reception, so how lovely is that? We've got some nice meringue and strawberry here and a lovely bottle of Prosecco. So we will have to enjoy that later on the balcony. Something else that I didn't show you on the room tour was the bin. It's actually separated into recycling, so we have plastic waste, paper and food, which I thought was really good. So I'm just going to chill out for a bit in the cabin and read my magazines. It's so nice on this sea day just to relax in the cabin and look at the sea. I absolutely love it. So relaxing. I am having a very relaxed day. I'm just relaxing on a sun lounger at the bamboo pool, the indoor pool here. I have been through past the outdoor pool and it is absolutely freezing outside. It's -3 at the moment, but it's lovely and warm in here. And there is the nice hot tubs, the heated pool, and it's a nice place to relax. There's lots of lounges that look out to the ocean as well. And yeah, it's just a nice place to chill out. I did ask today and there is 4,700 passengers on board at the current time. So I would say it's kind of about 2/3 full. So considering that, I don't think it feels too busy. Later on at breakfast did feel very busy. I'm glad I went down there early because by kind of 9 AM it was loads of tables taken, kind of busy around the buffet area. So if you're going for breakfast, I would say probably go nice and early, or maybe go late, maybe even just have like a brunch. If you're somebody that doesn't eat a big breakfast, it might be worth kind of skipping that morning rush. But yeah, I'm having a lovely day, very relaxed, and the sun's been breaking through a little bit as well, which is fab. It is evening time. I have had the most relaxed day ever. Just come back to my cabin and got changed for this evening. This shirt is very creased. I thought I would do the trick of putting it in the shower with hot steamy water. Has not worked at all, so it's still very creased, so I do not recommend that hack whatsoever. But yes, I am getting ready for dinner this evening. Dinner is quite late, it's at 9:30, so I'll probably just have a little explore of the ship beforehand, enjoy the evening atmosphere. You will have seen in the footage, I even saw a magical rainbow that was kind of going into the sea. It was incredible. I really enjoyed today just being out at sea, enjoying some fresh air and some relaxation by the pool. And I'm looking forward to the entertainment this evening. I'm heading to the theatre later and we have our dinner reservation at 9:30, so quite a late dinner, but very much looking forward to that. It is getting on the midnight. I am back in my cabin, having a cup of tea, and I'm about to call it a night. We've just seen some snow as we're heading into Hamburg. It is snowing a little bit outside, so I'm wondering if tomorrow morning we'll be waking up to scenes of white snow as we come into Hamburg. Who knows? But yeah, I'm getting off bright and early tomorrow morning, or disembarking I should say. So I'm going to probably wrap up the vlog now, I think, and I'll leave you with some scenes of Hamburg as we come in tomorrow. I'm not going to be exploring Hamburg because I've been to Hamburg many times before, and I do need to head straight back to London, so I'll be catching a flight from the airport in Hamburg back to London. I'm flying back with BA, and that flight cost me, I think it was 78 euros just going with hand luggage back to London Heathrow tomorrow. So I'll be going pretty much straight to the airport from the ship tomorrow, so I'll just head into Hamburg city centre and then change and get the train to the airport. But as promised, I did say I would share the price of this cruise, and the price for this cruise was £134. I booked it through Seascanner. There was a bit of extra discount with their Black Friday sale, so do look out for coupon codes if you are booking any cruises through Seascanner. And that price included all meals, activities, daily entertainment, port fees and taxes, the Children's Youth Club, which is between ages 3 to 17, 2 nights on the cruise, and prepaid gratuity. So yeah, it was literally £134. I've had such a good time. I would highly recommend coming on one of these cruises, particularly if you're new to cruising and you want to see if it's for you. It's a nice short duration, and even with this one being in the winter time, so you can't really utilise the outdoor pool unless you want to get blown over. It was so freezing out there earlier. Oh my goodness, in this shirt as well. My nipple situation was not a vibe when I went out there just now. It was so blustering, freezing, icy wind, like biting icy wind out there, but quite fun to go out on the deck when it is like that. But yeah, obviously you can't really utilise the pool or the slides or any of that kind of stuff that you would do in the summertime. But I heard that this cruise is continuing on. Some people on this cruise that I was talking to are continuing for 21 days, and they're going to be heading down to the Canary Islands, so I'm sure they're going to have some lovely sunshine when they do eventually get down there. But yeah, if you fancy a little break on a budget, I think you really can't beat it for value for money. Then you could do a night or two in Hamburg. I guess you could probably do this one the other way round as well, potentially. Maybe fly out to Hamburg, have a day or two there, and then get a cruise back to Southampton. If you are from the UK, that could be quite good fun. But yeah, I've been to Hamburg many times before, so if you're interested to see what I got up to in Hamburg, those videos are on my channel. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this vlog. I hope you enjoyed spending 2 nights on the MSC Euribia with me. If you did, do give this video a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new here for brand new videos every single week, and cruising with Mr Carrington will be continuing later in the year. I wonder which cruise it is that I will be going on next. Well, stay tuned, I will be sharing that with you very soon. Don't forget, you can always catch me over on Instagram as well. It's Mr Carrington over there. If you are going on a cruise soon, happy cruising, happy holidays. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.